Oh, that's working. Oh yes. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another lockdown quiz. Hello, Naomi and David. Welcome to another treehouse quiz. I'm going to have to minus this because there is a slight delay on that video, and that is very distracting. Okay. Maybe you have a shadow on your computer. Rochelle, are you okay? There was no video when you said great beard. It was just a holding card. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Simon. Back with another Treehouse Quizzes episode. I'm going to call it an episode. Bit of general knowledge for you tonight. All you need to do to play along is grab a pen and paper, and I will be asking you some questions. We'll have a little break in the middle, and then we'll do another 15 questions after that. So 30 questions in total, should be out of about 36-ish points, I think. Admin stuff, first of all. As most of you I think know, unless you're brand new to this channel, I run a company called Treehouse Quizzes in London. We provide pub quizzes to pubs, obviously, and companies as well. And obviously we can't be doing any of that at the moment. So if you do enjoy the quiz and you want to throw I call it a tip, I think, our way. As I said last week, we're not doing the quizzes this lockdown necessarily to make money. It's more just to entertain. That's why we're only doing 2 a week, so it's not too much of a heavy workload on us. But if you do enjoy them, there's a link in the chat there, Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. Feel free to send us a couple of quid if you want to. It is appreciated. But if you can't afford it, if you're struggling for work, don't worry, just enjoy. Equally so, if you work for a company and you're in charge of the Christmas party and you think your company would enjoy a pub quiz, we have done a lot of those throughout the last lockdown. Already done a couple this lockdown for companies as team building things, kind of just nice opportunities for everyone to get on Zoom together, I guess. Not the ideal, but that's what Christmas party is going to be this year. So if you want to get involved with that, drop us a message. I'll let you know the prices and stuff. They are good fun, and we try and make them as not awkward as possible. Anyway, you've all come here for a quiz, so let's do some quizzing. Nice, cool. Got a good decent amount of people on. Just have a sip of me little drink there. I know I've gone kiwi. So I better get the questions up on the screen. There we go. Why is everyone shouting oi oi today? Oi oi! Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. I don't think I am. Probably just ask some questions. That would be the ideal, wouldn't it? So, question number 1. In the X-Files, what was Mulder's first name? In the X-Files, what was Mulder's first name? Hey, it's Miles Ginger. Welcome back to the online world. They're one of our regular teams at the Stapleton Tavern. We do miss the Stapleton. But thanks for joining us again. So question number 1 was, in the X-Files, what was Mulder's first name? Jamie, stop typing in the chat and swearing. It's very rude. Question number 2. Question number 2. What sort of acid builds up in your muscles during strenuous exercise? That's what sort of acid builds up in your muscles during strenuous exercise. It is, hopefully you're doing some exercise. It's very sunny today. It was a good opportunity to go out and pretend you'd gone for a run. I did go for a run, I didn't pretend. But even just a walk is nice and healthy. Good for the brain. We've got a little experiment I'm going to do tomorrow afternoon. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. It involves some music and a new thing that I've discovered. I spent all yesterday researching a way to stream music for my Dungeons and Dragons groups online, because I'm a massive geek. So we're going to be running a radio station, but I'll tell you a bit more about it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'll tell you a bit more about it after we've got through the first half. Question number 3. In Greek mythology, who was Hercules' father? It's in Greek mythology. Who was Hercules' father? And question number 4. Spandau Ballet featured which former EastEnders actor in its lineup? That Spandau Ballet featured which former EastEnders actor in its lineup? I have a very sad situation today. Mealy gave me her lava lamp, her old lava lamp. I thought, that's nice, I'll have a lava lamp. I put a bulb in it. It's not going well. Now you can't really see. It looks quite majestic in the frame there. But there is no lava bubbling up. Turns out you can't get a decent like halogen bulb because they don't give off heat. So you have to get a proper 40-watt bulb, which I didn't do. It's really silly of me. Alright, question number 5. Question number 5 is a couple of pictures for you. You're going to see 2 album covers come up on your screen, and you need to tell me the artists. So just the artists for the point. Album number 1's that, album number 2's that. So 1 point for each one. Name both musical artists who released those 2 albums. Alright, you've looked at those long enough. Oh, no, that's it, they were on the screen forever. Okay, so question number 6. In which country can you find the tallest statue in the world? That's in which country can you find the tallest statue in the world? And I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me who the statue is of. So you need to name the country in which you could find the tallest statue in the world. And you can have a bonus point if you can name who the statue is of. You shouldn't be struggling yet, Rochelle. First 3 were pretty easy questions. That one obviously a bit trickier. You don't know who was in Spandau Ballet? Thanks for tuning in though. It's nice to have. I hope. Hi Josh, if you're there. Alright. Number 7. After retiring from professional cycling, what other sport did Bradley Wiggins briefly attempt to make a career in? That's after retiring from professional cycling. What other sport did Bradley Wiggins briefly attempt to make a career in? It's a weirdly formed sentence, but you get the gist. What did he try after cycling? That's better. Much easier to read that way. Yeah, we had a good number of people on for the music quiz on Saturday, just gone. We're doing it again. Mealy's going to be joining me to do some, I imagine, what will be 90s and noughties rounds. So yeah, we normally jump on Zoom from about 7:30 in the evening, play some tunes and then start the quiz at 8 o'clock. It's always good fun. Nice way to pass your Saturday night when you can't go anywhere. Number 8. Which writer was responsible for the 3 laws of robotics? It's another tough one for you, Rochelle. Which writer was responsible for the 3 laws of robotics? Don't worry, the next one's really easy. All right. It's a shame we can't have music on YouTube. A bit of background music between questions, but you can put music on in your own homes. That's fine. YouTube won't get you for doing that. So question number 9. I'll give you a point each for these. What were the 3 original Lego brick colours? What were the 3 original Lego brick colours? Only came in 3 colours. What were they? Minute or so to chat about that one. All right, number 10. I'll pop it up on the screen for you. Very simple. Name the book. It's question number 10. Right, while people are looking at one, if you need anything repeated from questions 1 to 10, ask me now. Got 5 more of this half. Some very jolly whistling coming from downstairs. Stop being happy. Doing a quiz. Alright, that was your number 10. Question number 11. The hitman in the film Leon the Professional shares his name with which US state? That's the hitman in the film Leon the Professional shares his name with which US state? Do like in the pubs, if it's like a trickier quiz or you do a trick, it goes very quiet and the chat's gone very quiet as well, which I hope is a good sign that people are thinking and enjoying the questions, not that you've all just left and just been polite and just left the thing running, but like, we're out of here. Oh, croaky voice today. So question 11 was the hitman in the film Leon the Professional shares his name with which US state? Question number 12, Morpheus is the Greek god of what? Morpheus is the Greek god of what? Probably 2 places. Hi, we're still here. That's good to hear, Annabelle and Shura. Thank you. Morpheus is a name you've probably heard in 1 of 2 places. Everyone's probably encountered the name in The Matrix. Could give you a bit of a clue, probably not so much, but kind of nudges you in the right direction. A big clue if you have read Neil Gaiman's The Sandman. Morpheus features in that. Highly recommend if you've not read it. Excellent comic book series. Best thing Neil Gaiman's ever done. He's kind of hit and miss after that. Number 11 is still there. Woo! Alright, number 13. The smallest bird in the world. I'll repeat question 11 in a second for you, Christy. Number 13. The smallest bird in the world is what type of bird? The smallest bird in the world is what type of bird? And Christy Foster, the question 11 was in the film Leon the Professional, the hitman shares his name with which US state? It's in the film Leon the Professional. The hitman shares his name with which US state? Right. Nice 2-pointer for question number 14. The Victoria Falls separates which 2 countries? That's the Victoria Falls separates which 2 countries? Get 1 point for each one. our last question of this half is name this character. There we go. If I can click the right thing. Who is this person, thing, individual? It's number 15. Name the character. So I'll give you about 2 minutes to finish that half, those 15 questions, and then I'm going to go through the answers. So if you need anything repeated, now is a very good time to ask. Cool, no asks for repeats in the chat, that's good. Means I read clearly and concisely. I need a haircut. Gareth, I'm coming for you. If he's there. Alright, so the answers to the first 15 questions. 1 point for each one, unless I say otherwise. Question number 1. In the X-Files, what was Mulder's first name? His first name was Fox. Fox Mulder. Number 2. When you do strenuous exercise, it is lactic acid that builds up in your muscles. Lactic. And number 3. In Greek mythology, Hercules' father was Zeus. Number 4. Spandau Ballet. Ballet features which former EastEnders actor? It was Martin Kemp. Martin Kemp. Number 5 was these 2 album covers. First one, 1 point. Tina Turner. Get a point for that. And number 2, Take That. Take that for the second point on that question. Number 6, the tallest statue in the world. Wanted the country, you get a point for it, is India. Yeah, it gets you a point. It's called the Statue of Unity, and it is, I said you can have a point if you named who it's of. This is very good knowledge, you definitely deserve the point if you got it. It's of Indian statesman and independence activist Vallabhbhai Patel. So if you got that, say I got it in the chat, because you deserve some recognition for some good knowledge. Number 7, after retiring from professional cycling, Bradley Wiggins briefly attempted rowing. Didn't go brilliantly, obviously. I think he did 1 professional race and didn't do great. Number 8, which writer was responsible for the 3 laws of robotics? It was Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov. Number 9, the 3 original Lego brick colours, 1 point each, being nice and generous there. 1 point for red, blue and yellow. Red, blue and yellow. And number 10, what was the answer of 7, says Naomi? The answer for 7 was rowing. Rowing. Like cycling to rowing. Seems a weird jump to me. You're literally going from using the legs to using the arms. But if you're fit, you're fit. Number 10. 10 was picture number 2. It was this book cover. Here is The Life of Pi. Life of Pi. Number 11. The hitman in the film Leon the Professional. His name was Montana. Montana. Number 12. Morpheus was the Greek god of, I will accept, dreams or sleep. Dreams or sleep. Number 13, the smallest bird in the world is a type of hummingbird. Number 14, the Victoria Falls separates 1 point each, 1 point for Zambia and 1 point for Zimbabwe. Zambia and Zimbabwe. And number 15 was this fella here from Monsters Inc., Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. All right. So that was the first 15 questions. So in the chat, let us know how many points you got so far. See how people have done. 17. Friend of Manchura. That's 100%, isn't it? Or you did you drop 1 point? How many 2-pointers did we have? 16, 17, 18, 19. There was 20 possible points in that half. So you dropped 3 points along the way there somewhere. 11 from Cameron, 12 from the 11 crowd. Christy got 12. Ismail's Ginger, 11.5. Nice. Some good scores. 11. Any alcohol in that drink? There is a little bit of, I've discovered apple Jack Daniels, which is a new one they've released. So I've been having it with apple juice. So it's very sweet and delicious. Do we get a point for saying they're both famous? Who's both famous, Rochelle? Rochelle, are you okay? Have you been drinking? Proper wrong. Wow. All right. We'll take a quick minute. For those who want a bit of Friday afternoon entertainment, David, you should give that a go. It's delicious. It's on offer as well in Sainsbury's. If you fancy some Friday afternoon entertainment, as I was saying, I've got a new program that basically allows you to stream a radio station, which is kind of awesome. So I thought we'd do a Friday afternoon radio show. I'm working at my computer most afternoons anyway. I'm playing music, so I thought, why not make it a communal kind of online workspace where we play some tunes. The name of our team is Guess Who's Back, Back Again, Ari's Back, Tell a Friend. Ari is back. I'm glad you're back, Ari. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon, keep an eye on our Facebook. If you don't follow us on Facebook already, it's on Treehouse Quizzes. Just type it into Facebook. It's facebook.com/Treehouse Quizzes. I'll put a link up. The link is, what is the link? Oh my word, I've forgotten. mixlr.com/Treehouse Radio. I think from about 2 o'clock maybe? Yeah, say 2 o'clock. From about 2 o'clock, we're just going to be streaming some songs. All you have to do is go to that link and press play. You don't need to sign in or anything, and you can listen along. Are you a guy who put the radio on these days? Yes, I did that. I did that thing. I know you can tune into normal radio, but I think it's more fun. There's a chat box, and you can request songs. I thought it'll be a laugh. So tomorrow afternoon, if you want to tune in for that, it's all free. Should be fun. Get you in the mood for... There's some weird comments. 3 commas. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, tune in for that. It'll be a laugh. You can request songs while you're working. End of the week. He's referencing some... David, stop drinking and posting on the internet. Okay, let's do second half. Because I'm still talking for some reason. Alright. Question number 60. In the Hunger Games, what number district did Katniss and her family live in? That's in the Hunger Games. What number district did Katniss and her family live in? I think the second half might be easier. Number 12, not 12. That's not the number we're on. 17. Question number 17. What is the highest number of carats that gold can be? What's the highest number of carats that gold can be? Now just got... Oh, someone's at the door. I've just, because of your team name, 11ers, I've now just got Eminem in my head. Number 18. Question number 18, probably a bit easier if you've been there, but the airport that serves New Orleans is named after which famous musician? That's the airport that serves New Orleans. Is it New Orleans or New Orleans? I think it depends where you're from. I say New Orleans. But he's named after which famous musician? Tomorrow, going to do Magic Internet Radio at about let's say 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock. You just need to go to. I'll pop the link in the chat. mixlr.com/treehouse radio. That is it, isn't it? That is the one. Cool. There's a little chat box in there. You can make requests, and I'm not going to talk much, but every few songs I'll jump on and do shout outs to whoever's listening and maybe talk about one or two of the songs very briefly, but it's going to be 95% music. Question 19. Question number 19 is, in which remake does Matt Damon play a character that was originally played by Glenn Campbell? So that's in which remake, so a film, remake of a film, that Matt Damon plays a character that was originally played by Glenn Campbell. Naomi says, I don't understand what this Magic Internet Radio is. You know a radio station that you tune into normally? It's exactly the same. It's on the internet and will have much less listeners. Probably just you lot and a handful of other people. But it'll be more personal because I can chat to you while I'm doing it. Not loads. But you just click on the link and you'll be able to listen to some songs. 2 o'clock, we just said. Pay attention. Number 20. Number 20 is this television show. What is it called? It's question number 20. Name the TV show. Underrated TV show, I think. I think it's pretty funny, but I'm a big fan of Greg Davies. Quite a big fan of Taylor Lautner, actually, after this TV show. If you've not watched it, I'm pretty sure it's on BBC. There we go. Sorry, David's texting me explaining his "you're the guy who put radio on the internet" joke. I got it. It was just a really niche reference, David. Speaking of Silicon Valley, if you've not watched that, that's a great show as well. Okay. Next question. Number 21. What name is given to someone who builds or repairs stringed instruments? What name is given to someone who builds or repairs stringed instruments? Thanks for your quiz entry money there, Alex. Very kind. I might buy some more Jack Daniels with it. No, I'll spend it on sensible things like fruit. Yeah, if you do enjoy the quizzes, I'll pop it in the chat one more time. Obviously, we can't earn any money at the moment, but we do get the government self-employed support scheme, which is nice, but it's nice for the hosts as well. Speaking of, actually, next week, Callum is back, and Shura and Annabelle will be back. There is some Apple in the JD. Callum will be hosting next Thursday, same channel as this, on the YouTube, and next Saturday, not this Saturday, this Saturday is me and Mealy, next Saturday, Annabelle and Shura are hosting the music quiz again. That could be news to Annabelle, if Shura's not told her. Alright, number 22. Question number 22. What cake is also a Portuguese island west of Morocco? So number 22. What cake is also a Portuguese island west of Morocco? Yeah, as I predicted, Annabelle didn't know she was hosting the music quiz in a week and a half's time. Shura said he was up for it. He said he'd check with you. I know he didn't, but these guys did a great job last time. Did it a few times in the last lockdown. It's quite funky and R&B heavy, which is quite fun for some people. A bit less rock focused than my music quizzes are. But if you like the rock focus ones, this Saturday on Zoom. Alright, number 24. In which country must you be if you find yourself at the furthest point from any ocean? In which country must you be if you find yourself at the furthest point from any ocean? So you're as far away as you can possibly be from a coastline, a major coastline. In which country are you? Did you do question 23? I didn't. That was question 23. Definitely didn't miss one. Missed one. It's fine. Just pretend everything's functioning normally. So that's question 23. In which country must you be if you find yourself at the furthest point from any ocean? Obviously your speciality is Dire Straits, Dad, but you did okay at the music quiz on Saturday. The trick is having people who kind of cover all bases. So they had my brother and sister-in-law and my mum and dad all on one team. There's good age gaps there. Got a few bases covered. Question 24. At the beginning of The Lord of the Rings, there is a party. What is being celebrated? It's at the beginning of Lord of the Rings. There is a party. What is being celebrated? Thank you, Ellen and Stephen, for your quiz entry money. That's very kind. Tufty will get cat food this week. He's around somewhere. I did a terrible portrait of him on the holding screen. Still trying to learn how to do digital art. Okay, number 25. Picture for you. Name this country. Obviously the one in yellow. Interesting. Okay, so that's name the country. Number 26. Question 26. Back in 2004, Busted. Remember Busted? I saw them last year. They were fun. They released a single that was linked to which film? So that's in 2004. Busted released a single that was linked to, and pretty much the title of the single was which film? They were a secret act at Slam Dunk Festival. And it was amazing how many apparently hardcore punk and emo kids packed out that tent. Right, number 27. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the lead singer of which band appears as the lead singer of a fictional band called the Weird Sisters? So that's in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, best Harry Potter film. The lead singer of which band appears as the lead singer of the Weird Sisters? It's a very famous English band, that's all I will tell you. For those who know me, I hugged this man once. Willingly, he hugged me back. It was nice. Alright, 3 questions to go. Number 28. Question 28. Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn takes place on and around which river? That's Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn take place on and around which river? Okay. I've got a nice 3-pointer for you. Number 29. Tom Hanks played the character Robert Langdon in which 3 films? So that's Tom Hanks played the character Robert Langdon in which 3 films? 1 point for each one you can name. We just got one more question. Number 30. Name the country whose flag this is. Nice and simple. Name the country. Right. If you need anything repeated from question 26 to 30, please ask in the chat. Thank you everyone who's made a quiz payment for their players. Very kind of you. It's no obligation for anyone to do that, so it is very much appreciated. Those who do, it just helps out a little bit whilst we're waiting for some government support. Let's not get into that. Hopefully we'll be back in the pubs in December. That's the plan. If everything goes smoothly, not holding our breaths, but as soon as we can, the Stapleton Tavern will be back up and running, Knowles and Norwood will be back up and running, and a few of the others will probably wait until January, I think, just because it's kind of easier that way. No one asking for repeats, that's good. So as I said, Saturday night music quiz on Zoom, and then next week Thursday night general knowledge with Callum, and then another music quiz with Annabelle and Shura. And tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, oh, Lucy wants question 19, of course, Lucy, that's number 19 was in which remake does Matt Damon play a character that was originally played by Glenn Campbell? So let's name the film in which Matt Damon played a character that was originally, in the original film, played by Glenn Campbell. 27 for Annabelle and Shura was in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The lead singer of which famous English band appears as the lead singer of a fictional band called the Weird Sisters? What was I saying? Oh yeah, those quizzes coming up, and tomorrow afternoon from 2 o'clock we're going to do this radio station. The link will be posted on our Facebook page. 21 for Rochelle. What name is given to someone who builds or repairs stringed instruments? So someone who builds or repairs stringed instruments. Okay, are we all good? Right, let's go through some answers. Number 16. Number 16, in the Hunger Games, what number district did Katniss and her family live in? They lived in District 12. Number 17, the highest number of carats that gold can be is 24. 24 carat gold. Number 18, which airport serves New Orleans? Named after a famous musician, it is called Louis Armstrong Airport. Louis Armstrong. Number 19. In which remake does Matt Damon play a character that was originally played by Glenn Campbell? The answer is True Grit. Number 20 was this television show found on BBC. It's called Cuckoo. Give it a crack. It's funny. 21. Someone who builds or repairs stringed instruments is called a luthier. A luthier. I don't know why I was like, where's my guitar? Oh, they're here. That's fine. I hope my luthier's doing all right. It feels weird calling him Lufia. He's Steve who does my guitars. 22. Which cake is also a Portuguese island west of Morocco? The answer is Madeira. Madeira. Number 23. If you are at the furthest point you can possibly be from any major coastline, you would have to be in China. It's an area in China which you're at the furthest point from any ocean. Number 24. In Lord of the Rings, there is a party at the beginning. What are they celebrating? They are celebrating, if you put Bilbo Baggins's birthday, you can have a point. If you put Bilbo Baggins's 111th or 111st, you have a point and a half for extra geeky knowledge. It's my 111st birthday. Alright, number 25 was name this country. The answer was Georgia. Georgia. Number 26. In 2004, Busted released a single that was linked with which film? The answer was Thunderbirds. They did a single called Thunderbirds I'll Go. It was not good. Number 27. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the lead singer of the Weird Sisters is played by Jarvis Cocker from Pulp. I asked you which band they were from, so you just had to put Pulp for the answer. Number 28. Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn takes place on and around the Mississippi. Number 29. Tom Hanks played the character of Robert Langdon in 3 films, 1 point for each. He played Robert Langdon in The Da Vinci Code for 1 point, Angels and Demons for a point, and Inferno was the 3rd one. When did I hug Jarvis Cocker? I hugged Jarvis Cocker at the, do you remember Proud Galleries in Camden? I was at their 2nd birthday party through a friend. And not knowing it was free drinks and being skint at the time, I had had some pre-drinks with Mealy, and then turned up, it was free drinks. So I got quite drunk, and Jarvis Cocker was the compere of the evening, and he was outside, and I just barreled up to him, and it turned out he was as drunk as I was. So apparently, I don't remember this, but we talked rubbish at each other for about 10 minutes, and then we had a nice hug. Be good if I remembered it. I do remember it, but vaguely. I remember it happened. Couldn't tell you what we talked about. Number 30. Question number 30 was picture number 6. Was name the country whose flag this is. This was the flag again. Is the flag of Vietnam. All right. So, wild times. Oh, it was crazy. All right. Give us your final totals, your final scores, please, in the chat. Let's see how you've done. Thank you very much for playing, everyone. If you've enjoyed my inane ramblings, there will be less of them on the radio show tomorrow, but there will be some. So 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock. 19 from my mum and dad. 23 from Ismail's Ginger. A question that one day I will have answered. Or do they want an answer from me? I don't know. 21 from David and Naomi. Annabelle and Shura absolutely tanked the second round. You've done so well in the first, but you're still in the lead with 25. 11 is 22.5, solid stuff. 19.5 from Rochelle and Josh. Anyone else gonna own up? 19 from Cameron. Personal best and still last. I bet you're not still last. Not everyone will put their score in the chat. I love Cameron's dedication though. Yeah, most weeks. Alright, looks like that's everything everyone's going to own up to, but hopefully you enjoyed. As I say, we'll still be doing Thursdays. 28 from Ilona McKee. I'm going to call you McKee. 28, that looks like the winning score today, I think. Well done. Well, we'll be back on Saturday, music quiz, bit of DJing from 7:30, and then we'll start the quiz at 8. And the same schedule next week, just with different hosts to mix things up. Also, if there's demand for it, Big Jim, you wanna come back on Friday for Big Jim's lock-in? It was legendary last lockdown. I think it's time to bring it back. Yes, says Naomi. For those who've missed Big Jim's lock-in, it's my mate Jamie, and he does a quiz. Well, I let him do a quiz a couple of times. Lucy says, no, you don't have to watch it, Lucy. You don't have to tune in. It's okay. We have to do it once for No Big Jim. No Big Jim. Wow. It's Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. But if we do it, just log in at your own risk. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll be back on Saturday night. We'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evenings. Enjoy your Friday. Hopefully chat to some of you in the chat tomorrow on the radio from 2 till 5. I'll put the link in the on the Facebook. See you soon. Ciao.